Good evening, everyone. You are here with Holly Ray at Ray's Mini Menagerie, and I'm about to make what I call egg brownies, or you can call them chocolate eggs, or you can call them 2-ingredient brownies if you really want to. Um, but this is supposed to be keto brownies, pretty much for people that can't have carbs or you're doing low carb. I'll show you how it goes in just a minute. Of milk chocolate chips. You can do semi-sweet if you want to. And I have a double boiler set up where I have, an inch or so of water in this pan. And I'm going to be putting the chocolate in here so I don't scorch them. And then in this bowl, I'm going to be using room temperature eggs, 6 of them. And I'm going to whisk them together till they're frothy. Oh, we're getting some melting. Finally. Smell that chocolate. Smells good. Melty, melty, melty. And we have our frothy eggs over here. We have our oven heating up. Just gotta have patience now. Okay, pausing for a minute to go outside. This is chaos. Farming. I'm going out my back door to go check, see if the chickens are put up. Sorry, you keep getting views of my dang mouth. Anyway, here we go. Okay, going outside while the chocolate is melting because it's taking forever. I can't just stand around doing nothing, so I'm going to go check and see if our chickens have put themselves up yet. Sorry about the hand right there on the camera. I am not good at this. Oh my god. All right. Going to see the chickens. Going to see the chickens. It's my chicken song, I guess. There's our coop. It's open right now because they're getting ready to be put up. Let's see what we got. Yeah, see, they're putting themselves up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Any light? There we go. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Awesome. Any more eggs? No more eggs. I got 3 today. All right. Night-night, everybody. Yes, I hear you. Night-night. Sleep good. See you in the morning. Okay. Now, I don't know why I flipped it back around. Getting ready to shut things up. And the way I do that is I close this bottom gate. It's got a little lock. I lift it. There, see, that went down. Good. And there's another little lock down here. That latches, and then has this top gate here made out of a cattle panel and some wire. We close that up, and then we do a dog clip down at the bottom, and up here, dog clip at the top. And that so far has kept everything predator proof. Of course, I have this, beware of the tiny raptors. Happy chickens roost here. And I have farm fresh butt nuggets. And I poop breakfast. What's your superpower? Alright, night night babies. See you in the morning. Alright, and then here I go back to the house to check on the chocolate. Alright, now the chocolate's starting to melt. Let's see if I can somehow do this. Hold on to the pan and stir the chocolate a little bit. Yeah. Chocolate, melty chocolate. Chocolate smells so good. I just want to eat that. I don't want to be a fatty, but I have fatty tendencies. I don't know where that song came from. I have my own little musical interludes when I do things. Wow, this is hard. I'm actually literally holding my phone, recording this, and doing this stirring at the same time. So I'm gonna have to set you down for just a minute. Okay, much easier. Okay, stirring up the chocolate. Get it nice and melty. Yes. Let's see is boiling inside the double boiler. Nice, nice, nice. You see the steam coming up out from underneath? That's normal. You get it fully melted, and then once you get it fully melted, you're gonna let it cool for just a minute so it's not too hot when you put it in the eggs. And then we will be putting it in the eggs. Okay, just pulled it off. Just pulled it off the double boiler. Yeah, it's just another pot of water. And it should look like this. And you just let it cool for just a second, I guess. So it's not boiling hot. Turn the stove off. There we go, lock it. Nummy chocolate. And eggs. Get out of there, fly. Sorry about that. Alright, taking the warm hot chocolate, whatever, and placing it in the frothy, you can't even see it, oh well, frothy eggs. I'm using a rubber spatula to try to get it all out. There it goes, yeah. Get it all in there. This is the worst angles. I am so sorry. I hope you guys are bearing with me and not clicking off. Please don't click off. Watch the whole thing for me, please. And then you just, I mean, it's common sense. You just stir it together until it's all homogenized. All one thing. It looks like this. I'll show you what it looks like in just a second when it's all mixed together. There we go. It literally looks like brownie batter. That's just bubbles from me whisking it together with a fork. But it is completely brown and chocolate, beautiful. I wish I could eat it right now. Looks yummy. It's, you know, raw egg and chocolate. Okay, so now I have my 8x8 pan with the lining, parchment paper. I have my lovely chocolate eggs, and this is where you put it in the pan. Look at that. Oh, lovely. Rubber spatula to make sure it all comes out that bowl. That's pretty, if I do say so myself. It's going to be yummy. I've made these before with cocoa powder, and unless you put it, and I use cocoa powder and honey. I try not to use too much processed sugar, but you have to put a lot of honey in it. I didn't put quite enough honey, and it was pretty bitter. I like really strong dark chocolate though, so it didn't really matter to me, but you know, my daughter and my hubby don't like it as much as I do, so I had to add, what I did, I just made a homemade icing for the top of it, and just put a little thin layer of icing on top, and that fixed the problem. Now all I'm doing is smoothing out the liner in the pan just a little bit, so that it's more evenly dispersed in the pan. Need to get my little spatula so I don't have chocolate on this one. You see, I'm just using my little spatula to get chocolate off the big spatula. That way I don't waste anything. I don't want to just throw that extra chocolate on the spatula into the sink. And I'm not licking it off right now. Okay, that's what it looks like inside the pan. And next thing I'm going to do is bring it over to my oven. Got to be careful bringing it to the preheated oven. Don't burn yourself doing this. Put it in my very old 1980s oven. In the meantime, I have it in the oven for 30 minutes. While that's going, I'm going to go ahead and get my Jolene milked for the evening. I'm doing it a little bit early because I just don't feel like sitting around waiting for the brownies to be done when I could be outside working. So I got me my pint, or quart, not a pint, my quart. I come down here and I get my milk bag. This is my milk bag. Got wet wipes to clean the udders. I've got my udder balm that I put on after I milk. And I have this, oh, I don't have everything. Duh. That's my egg basket, if you're wondering. I put the quart in there. I get my stainless steel pot that I milk into. This green mug, I do the first 2 squirts from the each side of the udder, just to prevent bacteria from going into my stainless steel pot. And that is the mesh filter over the funnel that I use to go into the glass quart. I stick that in this part. And then I am good to go outside to milk. Okay, excuse the poor camera angles. I'm going downstairs right now off my porch. I gotta open up a little gate. You can even see it. That's not working. Oh my god, this is frustrating. All right, there's a little gate. Unlock it before I can go down. Keeps the animals off the porch. Anyway, here we go. I'll let you see where I'm walking, I guess. Might be better. All right, yep. Oh, camera. Wobbly camera. God. Okay, better. Switch hands. And it's the coop. Walking. These are our walking trails. You can't see them as well in the wintertime because everything's brown, but there's no grass. Pretty much no grass on all of them. If you listen, Jolene's, there she is. Hey, Jolene. Letting us know that she's ready to be milked. And I hear Mavis, our pig, too. Yes, I'm getting set up. I'm getting set up, baby. Alright, walking over to the barn. Walking up the walking trails. Over to the barn. Get ready to do this while my egg brownies are being baked. And that's a gate right here up at the top of the ramp so the animals can't get on our lovely barn porch. Alright, it's open. Now, here's my lovely, amazing milking stand. Let's see, turn on some lights. There we go. Lovely, amazing milking stand. This is supposed to be a milking stand. It is absolutely not good enough for that. Somebody ripped me off and traded me, well, told me they had a milking stand to trade for a baby goat, and I only charged them half what I normally would have for the goat, in thinking that they were being honest and that the value of the milking stand would have been worth docking the money halfway. And then they brought me this, and it's so light I could pick it up with one hand, and it's not big enough for my goats. It's just not quality, and I guess they just didn't know better, or they were trying to get something for nothing. I don't know. But either way, I use it for a table all the time. And it works for that. At least I get some sort of use out of it. I just kind of wish I would have kept the baby goat instead. Anyway, sorry. It's just off subject. So, I take this pan and I set it next to this bucket that's next to the milking stand. I take the quart out. There we go. I put the funnel with the filter in the quart so it can be ready. I set the mug next to this pan, and I set the wet wipes. I pull out 2, one for cleaning the udder and one for cleaning my hands after when I put the udder balm on. There we go. I don't like it all over my fingers, so I wipe it off. Anyway, and I set them on top of here. And then I take the udder balm, Dr. Naylor, best one, udder balm. It actually has antiseptic properties, so that's why it's so good. And now I'm going to take this and go get 2 cups of feed. Open up this door, barn door. And there's our wheelbarrow full of hay. Alright, here's the can with the food. I get 1, 2. This is just a glass measuring cup. It's literally just a cup. So, 2 cups of feed. And I go back out here. And I put it back in the milking stand. There we go. And I'm probably going to go ahead and turn on the light too. Here's my light. It is literally just a cord attached to a regular light bulb that has a switch on it. You can see my breath if you're wondering what that is. And I attach a cord to it. I have an extension cord that comes out to the barn because there's no electricity in this barn. But it works for us. This is where I take the cord down. I'm not going to show you all that. I undo the cord and I take it out there and attach the bulb. Okay, you hit the switch. Bam! And we have light. I'm not showing that. You'll blind. Alright. Alright, now, let's go to... Well, shut the door. But Jolene, don't go in the barn. Then we go back over here. Gonna go down the ramp. First person point of view. Hey, Mavis. Alright, now. I'm coming, Jolene. She's ready. She's ready to go. I'm coming. What I do, right? Open it up. Let her out. And she runs to the barn. All on her own. There she goes. Getting up on the stand. Good girl. See, I have to hold the gate shut while she did that while I videoed. Because I got these 3 in here too. Alright, now it's locked and I can walk up to the barn. I hate my boots. I have these big old boots and I have socks on, but no matter if I wear ankle socks or boot socks or whatever, they slide down inside the boot and now my socks are halfway off my foot. Anyway, see, she's up on the stand all by herself. All I gotta do is lock her in. She's a good girl. She knew food was up here. Didn't even care. Alright, now I'm going to milk her. I'm not going to show the whole thing because me milking her in the evening is on my shorts. If you want to see it, you can go to my short videos and you can see the morning routine and the evening routine. And I just figured I'd show you some of the things I do on longer form and while I'm waiting for the brownies to cook. So I'll get back to you guys. It'll just be a second for you guys. I'll get back to you after I'm done. And hopefully the brownies be done. We'll see, and then we'll see how they turn out. Alright. It's been 30 minutes. Ooh, that looks yummy. Alright, let's see if I can get this out without hurting myself. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, there we go, there we go, there we go. Yes. Look at this beautifulness. Do you see how yummy that looks? And then you just let it cool off completely before you slice it. And I guess I'll do another short video or a little short snippet to add after I slice it. Yeah. Here's what it looks like while it's cooling. It deflates a bit while it's cooling. You can't slice it till it's completely cooled off. So we're still waiting on that. Okay. Get away, fly. Now it's time to slice. So let's see if I can do this. Do like in 3s, I think. If I can, yeah. Oh, wrong way. And my knife, not holding it right. It feels fudgy, yummy. I've had it with cocoa powder before. I've never had it with the just chocolate chips. So this will be interesting. Probably not going to try them till tomorrow, believe it or not. Just wanted to have them made because I have a big day tomorrow and won't have time to make them. But yeah, here, I'm going to pull one out. Just show you what it looks like. It's really dense and fudgy. Oh man, they feel like brownies. They look and smell absolutely delicious. But yeah, they're made for tomorrow. Sorry, guys. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed watching me mess this video up many times. And hope you enjoyed watching me make brownies and do a few chores. And I really hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you guys, I'm saying guys too much, in the next one. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.